My name's Daniel, I'm a content creator, I'm a freelance video editor, and I'm an actor. And I do a little bit of running on the side, and I'm currently training for my first half marathon. And in this week's video, I'm gonna take you through a whole week in my life, what my schedule looks like, how much work I do, what work I'm doing, and how that all fits around my training. Before we get into what I do over the week, let me tell you the different areas that I work in and what work I need to get done this week. Now, as you know, you're watching this video, I run my own YouTube channel. I try to bring out one video a week. So I need to be filming a video in the week, and I also need to be editing a video. So that's job number one. The second job, which is probably the highest priority because I have clients that have deadlines, is the edit for and what kind of videos I edit. I currently have 4 clients. 1, Philly Bowden. If anyone doesn't know, Philly is my partner. She's my girlfriend. She's also my business partner. We run a YouTube channel together, and the output of that channel tends to be one YouTube video, but she is on camp and we are trying to bring out 2 videos a week now that she's on camp. So for her, we have 2 videos to edit, plus occasionally some short form if she doesn't have the time to edit herself. Now, going down that list, we have got Kofuzi. Now, Kofuzi is a pretty large YouTuber from America who is quite large in the running space over there. He also does a live stream every day. My job with Kofuzi is that I edit down his stream to a 1-minute YouTube short segment. So normally it's his unboxing, but if he doesn't unbox something, it tends to be a funny part of the stream or a rant or something like that, just so he can post that short form on his YouTube channel. I then do some short form content for Relay Podcast, which is a group of running podcasters. So again, a little bit like Kofuzi, I take their streams and I cut it down into Instagram reels for them. That's 2 reels a week. So that doesn't take up a huge amount of my time, but that's normally on a Tuesday and a Friday. And last of all, I'm working with a guy called Stephen, who is the loveliest Irish man that I've ever met. He's got a massive passion for running. He owns 2 businesses. He has 3 kids, and he's trying to film his training. So I work with him on editing his YouTube videos. Currently, we're just trying to get his channel to a point where it's consistent. So posting once every 2 weeks, and hopefully ramping that up to once a week eventually. And last but not least, my acting work. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that acting is few and far between. If anything does come through, I might have a voiceover demo, a voiceover audition, or I might get a self-tape through this week. I'm not sure I will, but if it does come through this week, I will document it. It is Monday morning. It's my birthday today, funnily enough. It's a bit lonely. I am going to a friend's house this evening for some pizza. But yeah, it's kind of sad that Philly's not here to keep me company, but it is what it is. We have to keep playing through. It is a Monday, so I have to work. And at the moment, I'm just sat at my desk, just starting to edit cool video for Philly. It will be way out by the time this video comes out, but it's her mic'd up for a gym session. So I'm gonna crack on with this, get a rough cut done. Then I'll probably move on to a rough cut of Steven's video, then a rough cut of my video. That is hopefully what I'd like to get done today, at least for the editing work. And I've got to go out for an easy run. All right, let's get to work. All right, rough cut of Philly's video done. The kind of process that I do is I get the files, I put them all in one document, I then cut them all up to something really, really rough, no music, no nothing. And psychologically, that's like the best thing for me because I'm like, oh, the video's there now. Like it's just polishing. That's all that you need to do really. Polishing takes a lot longer than rough cutting, but it's almost like up here, it's just like, right, the video's almost done. I love my job, you know. I can just change up what I want to do depending on how I feel. So for example, today, I said earlier that I wanted to get the rough cut done of Philly's, a rough cut of mine, and a rough cut of my client Stephen. But I got so into Stephen's video that I was like, you know what? I could probably finish this today. And I did. I finished the video, finished editing it. Now, I've got to go for my run. Just 40 minutes easy today. Philly's given me an easy week, which is really nice. So let's go do that. Nearly didn't film this bit, but I'm sat here in the kitchen, opening my birthday cards on my own. Oh dear. Not enjoying it getting colder. That's not so fun. Got to wear more layers. Just not as enjoyable than going out on a nice warm summer's day.
Ooh, that one wasn't easy. Meant to be easy, but it didn't feel easy. Nice that I've got a chill week this week because I've got quite a lot of work to do, and I'm going to London at the weekend to see some friends. I've made a much bigger effort this time around when Philly's away to go and see friends. A lot of my support circle is not here, so I'm just making an effort to go and see people and to keep myself entertained, which is good. It's good for my mental health.
Thank you guys. Does anyone else's desk look like a pigsty most of the time? I don't know how I do it, but I manage to live in my own chaos. It works most of the time. But hey, it's what it is. Let's get on with the day of work. So just did that thing of knowing I had something today, thinking it was later than it was. So I had physio today and I was like, oh, I'll just check my diary to make sure it's 2 o'clock. Nope. It was 12 and it's currently 11:15 and it takes half an hour to drive there and I always give myself 45 minutes, so I'm glad that I looked because I would have been late otherwise. Let's go to physio. Treat myself to a nice little coffee. Physio was all good. I am always my problem, right leg. Just a bit tight around my hips as well, so I need to just do a little bit of stretching after runs just to loosen my hip flexors, but all good. Not much to report, just been finishing one of Philly's videos, so I'm sending her the first draft, but it's a bit dark in here. I have a couple of auditions to get through for 2 video games. I obviously can't tell you anything about it, but fingers crossed. I'll probably spend half an hour just recording some auditions and then I'll get back to editing non-stop. Kinda wish I was doing what he was doing, just chilling. Finished the auditions. Now I'm just doing a wee little edit for Relay Podcasts. While that's just rendering the subtitles, I am gonna go have some dinner because I am hungry. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. So I will finish this after dinner and then that will hopefully be the end of my day. It's like deja vu. We're back here again. It's like this is my job. All right, what time is it? It is 11 o'clock. I have sent some emails, done some finances. Very exciting. I have edited a sponsored segment. So if anyone doesn't know how that works, we get a sponsor in. This one was HelloFresh. We've had to film the content when Philly was here. It's going into the video that's coming out this Sunday, so I need to send it off to HelloFresh just so they can okay it, make sure that everything is correct, and then we can pop that into the video that's gonna come out on Sunday. So that's how that works. And then I sent the most recent video to Philly for notes, and how we do this is we upload it onto a app called Frame.io, which is attached into Premiere Pro, and it's basically, it allows Philly to view the video on the cloud and literally add markers where her notes go and where she wants slight edits, which makes it so much easier rather than sending a WeTransfer file, her writing loads of notes and having to write timestamps and down, because it's all there for me. So when she's away, that is the easiest process ever. But it's 11, so I've got to go for my run. Normally Wednesday would be a session, but today it's just an easy 50 minutes. Does anyone delay their runs by at least half an hour because they have pets? I just walk into a room and it's just they're so cute. I just want to give them a little stroke. And then I get distracted and then I forget what I'm doing. And then, so I blame you, Dread. He doesn't care. All right, let's go. Oh, that was a tough one. I got into it, which was nice. The last 2.5 miles when I turned around basically was just nice and just chill, and I kind of zoned out with the podcast. But I did realise halfway through that I hadn't put any anti-chafe on. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit of a burn on the thighs later. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Back to work. That is the beauty of this job. I still have to catch myself sometimes if I'm complaining or, I feel like, I'm too busy or I can't hit this deadline or whatever, but the fact that I can go out at lunchtime, go for a run instead of having to go early in the morning or late at night. Yeah, these kind of days I feel very blessed to do this job. Just got off a meeting with a brand in the running space, which is cool for Philly's channel. Potentially mine in the future, but who knows? Always good to have conversations, and especially good to have conversations with people in the industry, in the running industry, because we try as hard as possible to promote products and services that you guys as runners will relate to and really enjoy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that comes in. Just got a fantastic email. Can't really say much about it, unfortunately, but a brand that we've worked with in the past has come back and wants more videos, and probably one of the biggest deals that we've made
ever, which is fantastic. So it always gives you confidence when these stuff comes in, when brands want to come back after working with you once, they've enjoyed working with you, the partnership works. Firstly, on us as making, good content, but also on you guys for engaging with the content, engaging with these brands. So yeah, a big thank you, a big shout out to you guys for making these kind of deals happen, and that allows us to have the flexibility to do more of the content that we want to create, going on camps, me going with Philly as well. I think that's one of the big things that we want to do in the future more of, is me going out to see Philly in camps, which I might be going out to France. We'll see. But anyway, I apologize that most of this video is sat at the desk, but that's what I do most of my time. So I hope it's interesting to see like a little bit behind the lens of what I do, how many hours I put into editing videos. Today I rough cut my video for this week coming, and I've also started finessing Philly's Sunday upload. So yeah, what time is it? It's nearly time to feed the cats. Good morning. It's Thursday, and we have got a few deliveries. All right, and I'm going to show you what we've got because it is a merch update. Let's have a look what's come in the post. Aha, what's this? This is something absolutely thrilling. Cables. How many cables does this thing need? Open sesame. Wow, it's bigger than I expected it to be. Jesus. Wow. Look at this beastie. This is a label maker. Right, let me read the instructions. It's so big, it's going to take up so much space on my desk. Download the manuals. All right. Oh dear, what a fail. I didn't read that these bad boys, excuse messy desk, don't come with labels themselves. We move. It'll be fine. It's all in the name of learning. But there's one more thing that arrived in the post to do with the merch, and then I'll give you a little update on the merch. And it's in these boxes. There's another box in the box. All right. This is very thrilling, by the way. This is the most exciting thing that we're going to receive with the merch. This is so exciting. They are just the little sleeves that we'll put the t-shirt in, just to make sure that when we put it into the packaging itself, that it's protected from the elements. A quick update in terms of the merch itself. Both the manufacturers that are manufacturing the lifestyle t-shirts, so the cotton tees, and then the guys that are making the tech tees, that process has all been started, so they're being made as we speak. We have one issue. The manufacturer took a little bit longer to get the designs proportionalized and digitalized. We went back and forth because there was a couple of things that they just weren't getting right every single time. So because that took a bit longer, that took 2 weeks instead of literally we worked with a couple of manufacturers and it's just been instant. We're getting very close to Christmas and we're in a bit of dilemma because we obviously want to do international shipping. We want everyone to be able to access it. But there might be a point where Royal Mail just can't guarantee that they'll get anybody outside of the UK stuff in time for Christmas. And we're toying up whether it is best to, before Christmas, because I'm going in December to Flagstaff, to just limit the orders to UK for now. After Christmas, in the new year, we're going to open it up to everyone. But it's just because we don't want people emailing us and complaining and being like, where's my stuff? Just because the couriers just physically cannot get stuff to people around the world before Christmas. And that's just not fair on anyone. That gives us a bad rep. That gives your experience a bad rep if you're not in the UK. Whereas in the UK, first class deliveries, we can literally be posting stuff up until the 21st of December. I'll be gone by then. But yeah, it just reduces the risk of losing stuff as well. We're in a bit of a predicament there, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we decide. And put in the comments if that's something that is going to annoy you, that you wouldn't be able to get it before Christmas if you don't live in the UK, or whether you'd be willing just to support the channel and buy it regardless, whether it comes before Christmas or a week or two after Christmas. So yeah, let us know. It is 11:15 and I have just put the finishing touches to a video that's coming out tomorrow, which is Friday. We're trialing putting out a few more bits of content on Philly's channel while she's away on camp. just because lots of more things are happening, more interesting things are happening out there, so why not give it a go? This video will come out when she's probably been there for a while, so this may or may not have stayed the case. We're trialing it, seeing whether we both have the capacity to do it, but we're being very fluid with it as well. If Philly feels like she can't do 2 videos a week, the same here. We'll just say no, we'll just can that video, we'll just move the whole schedule forward a bit. I haven't been slaving away this whole time, so don't feel like, oh my god, he works so long. I just stopped for dinner, I chilled, watched some TV, and then realised I had to finish a description for the video that's coming out tomorrow. I am about to go to bed. Another big day, another long day. Another big day of editing tomorrow because I need to get everything done because I'm off to London on Saturday to see some friends. So I need to try get as much of my work done as possible by tomorrow. I can obviously work on the train, but I'd rather not. Been a bit of a quieter day today. Finished my video off for the week this morning. Philly hasn't got back to me with notes yet about her Sunday upload, so I haven't been able to get to that. I'm just about to go for my run. It is disgusting outside, so I'm gonna try go to the gym. I am one of these weird people who likes going on the treadmill, though it's monotonous and a little bit boring, like the fact that I can just switch off and just lock into a certain pace is something I just really like to do. So yeah, we'll go to the gym, come back, and then hopefully Philly would have got me some notes, and I've got a video to edit for Relay podcast as well. So yeah, finishing off the week strong. Back. Sorry, I didn't check in. I was on a mission. I wanted to finish my work, so I finished editing the stuff for Relay and finished Philly's video with her notes, which is good. So I have most of my work done for the weekend, just thumbnail and title now, and that should be it. Now, feed the cats, have dinner, and hopefully have a little bit of a chill Friday evening. We'll see. Happy Saturday, everyone. It is meant to be a rest day. But I'm heading down to London, and I think the best thing for me to do is do my long run today, because tomorrow it would probably be a bit crappy to have to get back here, probably be in the evening and it'll be dark. I won't want to run. It's a bit tight because I was planning on going a bit earlier, but I'm gonna have to go down a bit later now because I was like, it's probably best. And then my non-runner brain was just like, maybe we just miss the long run this week. Maybe we just don't do it. But no, we've got to do it. I've signed up for a half marathon now. I've got to sacrifice something. So if it means not going down to London an hour or two earlier, then so be it. But 60 minutes on deck. As you know, it's a bit of a chill week. Not doing my kind of 75 minutes. So yeah, it should be a little bit easier, but I'm not gonna drive anywhere, so I'm gonna have to do it around here, which is a little bit more hilly to make a bigger run route. So yeah, I might be just doing laps, but we'll see. Let's go for this run. God damn it. It's so muddy. Oh, fuck's sake. Long run done. Felt nice. Well, the first mile felt awful, but after that, we're all good. I'm ready. About to go to London. Cue London montage. And there we go, back in the office where I spend most of my time, if you hadn't noticed. And yeah, that's a week in my life. It's slightly different because I went to London. Normally, I'm working pretty hard on a Saturday as well because I've obviously spread my work out a little bit over the week. But that is a pretty average week in my life. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, and it has been confirmed. I am going to France to see Philly for the last 10 days of our altitude camp. So yeah, a beginner like me is gonna train at altitude. So obviously I'll document that and see how it feels. It's gonna be bizarre. Anyway, see you in the next one.